Voisin C3 Cabriolet Transformable par Rothschild et Fils 1925. 80 bhp, 3969 cc sleeve valve 4-cylinder engine, 4-speed manual transmission, front and rear semi-elliptic leaf spring suspension, and 4-wheel drum brakes. Wheelbase, 3,570 mm. The majority of Gabriel Voisin's charmingly eccentric automobiles were coached by the master engineer's own hand, in styles that combined aerodynamic curves with cubist flair to create a look that was all Voisin's own. The long chassis C3 offered here was different. It was dressed with coachwork by Rothschild et Fils, one of Paris' finest coach builders between the wars and one known for the fine details and lovely craftsmanship of their work. An original owner's plaque, which is still present on the car, identifies its first caretaker as T. Marco Robertson, 59 Rue Pierre Charon, Paris, 8th. Thomas Marco Robertson, a 1910 graduate of Yale, was a prominent American architect who pioneered the construction of skyscrapers, with such Art Deco New York masterpieces as 29 Broadway. He married into one of America's oldest families, the socially prominent Beatles of Philadelphia, and was featured for many years in the Society pages, on annual best-dressed lists, and in the pages of Vogue magazine. The car is believed to have remained in France until the 1990s, when it was imported to a museum in the Carolinas and then bought by a pair of Connecticut brothers, who sold the car to John Moyer. Photographs on file show the car's largely original, complete, and well-preserved condition when it was acquired, and it had even been shown at Concours in this country in this state. Eventually, the C3 was handed over to Mr. Moore's favored restorer, David Steinman of Waitsfield, Vermont, who restored the car beautifully and authentically. The body is finished in rich hues of bronze and very dark brown, with a brown leather roof, and the interior is beautifully tailored, with fine heavy woodwork, ornate fittings, and sparkling nickel trim. Particularly fascinating is the rear seat upholstery, which is an exciting tiger pattern cloth that Mr. Steinman sourced from a fabric shop in Miami, Florida. What appears to be a tool chest within one running board is, in fact, a small insulated cooler that had been designed to hold a single bottle of wine, Rothschild's, of course. This Voisin, one of Mr. Moore's favorite show cars, was awarded Best in Class at the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance in 2001 and Best in Show at the Motor Cars of Radnor Hunt in Pennsylvania in 2002. It has also been exhibited at the Accu Museum in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and was photographed by the celebrated photographer Michael Furman for his book Motor Cars of the Classic Era. It was also pictured in 100 Cars 100 Years by Frederick Winkowski. Accompanying the car is a collection of documents that has been accumulated on the mark by Mr. Moyer, and it includes an original U.S. brochure that is in good condition and a large album of photographs that were taken during its restoration. This proudly Gallic car is a wonderful example of fine French coachwork on an iconic chassis, and it is being offered, back in the country of its birth, for the first time in many years.